Hey everyone, welcome back to Drinking in Dungeons. We are playing Final Fantasy Type 0 today. We're a little, I wanted to get you guys my original reaction footage first time playing it, but hour and a half worth of footage went, because the audio and visuals went out of sync and they were not uniformly out of sync, so I did not have the means of putting it back together as it should be. So we're gonna redo this again, and hopefully this time it'll be better. This time I'll be a little bit more savvy on how the combat works, so hopefully it'll go faster, you'll be able to see more, and it'll be just overall less embarrassing on my part. Anyways, let me... whoops! Sorry about that. Ignore that. Well, so much for less embarrassing on my part. Okay, folks, without further ado, let's get this started. Alright. I'm gonna go ahead and show you the opening sequence as well. That is, if I can. Okay, yes. Okay, Square Enix, makers of epic JRPGs and much, much anger and frustration on my part. Square. Why you do this to me, Square? Anyways, giant orb glowy clock thing.
Since the dawn of eternity, 4 lights of hope have shone upon the world.
Because you gotta have your 4 crystals.
Men flock to these lights, around which they build 4 peristylia.
I have no idea what peristylia is, I'll be honest.
Becomes their faith and society, the path upon which they are set.
So it's their cultures, basically. Anyways.
The vermilion bird, wings of fire to lift the heart.
Oh yeah, so basically each one of these nations is based off the 4 guardian spirits, Suzaku, Genbu, Byakko, and Shiryu. Currently Byakko is the empire that we will be facing against. Have not met the Shiryu-based nation yet. We start off in the Suzaku-based nation.
The black tortoise. A rigid shield and a well-guarded blade.
Those guys look like monsters. And they're very creepy looking.
But when 9 and 9 meet 9, Tempus Felix shall be willed upon them.
Tempus Felix. That's something that hasn't been explained to me yet. I think
they... Their world, called Orience, must persist in its spiral.
Is it a double helix spiral, like DNA? Or maybe it's the spiral that shall pierce the heavens! Anyways, drinking rules. Real quick, rule number 1, anytime a timestamp shows up on the screen, like so, take a drink, ladies and gentlemen.
The time has come. Yes, this is the dawn of a new age.
Your limp syncing is out of order. I know, however, that this is a JRPG and you were originally written to be speaking Japanese. In particular, this was originally a PSP game. So, yeah, go easy on it, folks. Go easy on it.
All corners of Rubrum. At the same time, a separate fleet was charged with a sneak attack on the Vermilion Peristylium.
Sneaky.
Accompanied this task force.
Lassies, those are from Final Fantasy 13. That's the thing, this game was originally going to be called Final Fantasy Agito 13, and it was going to be, along with what is now Final Fantasy 15, be part of a whole unified game theme series around the setting of 13. But I don't know what happened, that changed, and now we have Final Fantasy Type 0 and Final Fantasy 15, which, honestly, I think they're gonna be pretty good. I don't get why people... Oh, by the way, thumbs up for Bahamut here. Bahamut, the equivalent of a laser beam with a nuke attached.
a special unit past Rubrum's defenses and
That's not
activated
good.
a new weapon, the Crystal Jammer.
So yeah,
Neutralizing the power of the Vermilion Bird Crystal.
they cracked the crystal wide open and took away this nation's magic, which means
Severed from the
Bahamut
source
is
of their
apparently no
magical
longer
powers,
bulletproof, and
Rubrum forces
they
were quickly overwhelmed
cannot cast
and
magic,
obliterated.
meaning no fire, no thunder, and most
Imperial
importantly,
Marshal
no
Sid
cure,
Holstein
or
demanded of
curas,
Chancellor
or
Count
curagas.
Shahal VI, the leader of Rubrum,
Oh yeah, Sid's
that
the
he
bad
surrender
guy!
and transfer
Shocker.
the Vermilion Bird Crystal
Then again,
to
this isn't the first game to do
control.
that. Yeah, that's Sid.
Your crystal
This
cannot
game.
protect you. Resistance is no longer an
Yeah.
option.
Oh, by the way, heads up.
You must comply with
Prepare yourselves for
Face the
what is
full
to be
might
the
of our
most
forces.
depressing and sad opening and setting to a Final Fantasy ever.
red with the blood
This
of
is
our
going to be... Strap in, folks. We're in for a field trip. We're going on a field trip. Anyways, other drinking rules. Anytime we level up, obviously take a drink. Anytime we...
Guide them to salvation.
Sorry, I got distracted. Hid by what's going on here. Anyways, anytime we fall in combat, also take a drink. Oh yeah. The cavalry has arrived. And the cavalry looks pretty damn awesome. Guess who? It's Odin! And he's looking clockwork. I gotta say, I tremendously approve of the steampunk Odin design. I think it works really well with him. Anyways, who's this mysterious cult-looking fellow? Well, surely that couldn't be one of our protagonists, would it? Oh, heads up. There is a grand total of 14 playable characters in this game. I have no idea why. I think it's because this was originally intended to be a multiplayer game on the PSP. Then, I don't know, it became single player or whatever.
999. The depths of reason shall stir.
That
When the
9 and
seal of
99
creation's
thing,
broken.
that's gotta be important.
A voice like thunder shall sound. And thou shalt know. We have arrived.
He's quoting something, I know he has to be. Anyways, pretty epic way to introduce our main cast, but guess what? We haven't actually started the game yet. That was just a little preamble before, or the title screen. But it's kind of important to the plot, sets up what's going on, so I figured you guys should see that. Anyways, let's start a new game from the top. We're gonna go with Officer, because I know a little bit more now than I originally did. Should be a little bit
them,
better at it, and
The path was not chosen.
They chose their path,
Yes. Not knowing the fear of death.
having never learned the fear of confronting it.
trust me, when you realize what that means, it's going to be very, very sad. I don't know why I'm whispering. Can you guys hear me? Can you hear me whisper? Whisper really loudly. Oh, timestamp. Take a drink, everyone. Okay, now prepare for our first field trip. This guy is looking for the protagonists in order to deliver a message. I know this because I later read the codex in the library once we actually get past chapter 1.
To go.
Yep, talking about paths, walking, all sorts of things. And that's sort of a recurring theme here. And yeah, keep in mind, these guys have no cure magic at their disposal right now. So anyone you see in this condition, they're pretty well effed.
Have you seen a guy with a red cape?
No, I haven't.
It's kind of ironic since you guys are all wearing red as well. Granted, you're wearing red hoodies. Oh, that's not good. By the way, look away now if you don't like blood, because... Ugh. Yeah, there's going to be a lot of it. Chocobo to the rescue! Oh, blood-spattered Chocobo to the rescue. I love Chocobos. I love them so much. I love them so much that it's making me suppress this horribly violent sequence that I'm bearing witness to right now. Anyways, other drinking rules. I had one more, I can't remember what it was. What was it? Let's see, anytime there's a timestamp, level up, we fall. Oh, anytime we take out a boss, take a drink as well. Don't know how long this series is going to run, because, I will confess, this is a very dark setting. I am having a difficult time being humorous in it. Particularly, well, you'll see. You shall see. Let's just say it ain't gonna be pretty.
Stay with me. Ace, I'm coming.
You might want to rephrase that, buddy. I'm sorry, that's horribly inappropriate for this. Okay, so he's running on the Chocobo. And it's important to note that this is not a red Chocobo. That Chocobo is merely blood-spattered and wearing red armor. If it was a red Chocobo, he might have had a better chance. As it stands, this guy is not gonna... Oh boy.
I have to find Ace.
This is all the worse for knowing what's gonna happen. Anyways, another timestamp. Take a drink, everyone.
Teacher.
Oh gods. The Chocobo got shot. Chocobo got shot.
Teacher.
Why? Why shoot the Chocobo? Why? Oh, he can't use magic. He can't heal the Chocobo.
Ace.
Snake! Oh, look.
I'm here.
Look who
I'm
can
right
use
here.
magic despite a crystal jammer. That is still not explained to me, so the significance of this moment is a bit lost. But granted, you want to be able to give who is primarily a caster type ability to use his magic. Especially if he's your protagonist and you're going to be playing as him first. Oh gods.
Isana.
Oh gods. When I first played this, I thought he was saying Esuna, and I was like, Esuna doesn't heal hit points. It cures status ailments. That is not what he needs.
Too late.
Oh, no, no, no.
know that.
Phoenix Downs, Phoenix Downs. Do we have any Phoenix Downs on hands? Please, please, anything but leaving him to this.
I knew I could count on you.
Oh gods. Oh gods.
Teacher. Let's rest. A while.
Spoiler alert, a while is gonna be a while.
I always thought that your name was weird.
Well, I'd say it's weird since his name is Ace and he uses cards as a weapon, but
I'm telling you.
most of the party members are also card-themed in name.
Pull
Yeah.
that one out of a hat.
Pulled that one out of a hat. What? I don't have time to deal with you guys. Or rather, I do. I'm just going to have a lot of fun doing so. Okay, take a drink, folks. Another timestamp.
What do you think, girl? Is this the end?
No. It's not the end of the cutscenes either.
Machina. Stay strong.
But anyways, this game seems to borrow themes from a lot of other Final Fantasies. Lassie, for example, from Final Fantasy 13. I know this was originally intended to be part of the Final Fantasy 13's setting, but Lassie seem to be a lot different in this game than they are in 13.
That you're here with me.
Oh, no, 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 no. Not the sad. Not the sad.
No. I don't want to die.
Oh god, he's losing so much blood that his teeth are all bloody even. I'm okay. I'm okay. I'm okay. I will not cry. You cannot make me. You hear that, game? I will not cry. But he's going to. Anyways, ignore that message. I found out that it still technically works. Anyways, another timestamp. Take a drink, folks.
Go say goodbye, Ace. It's all right.
I do like her design, though. That's Queen. And that guy there is 9, I believe. Yeah, 9. Oh, gods. I don't even have a joke. Even the chocobo is dead or dying or... No, he must... I think he's gone. Oh, gods. Oh, there is nothing that makes this alright. Spoiler alert, be prepared for a lot of heavy anti-war messagery for good reason in this, but this is... Welcome to Final Fantasy Type 0. Prepare for a feels trip. Actually, I'm not sure if it's Final Fantasy Type 0 or Type O. I'm going with 0, though. Oh boy. I need to make some commentary here so that YouTube won't flag this and make me take it down, but this is all very... Is that Garuda? I have very negative feelings towards Garuda thanks to playing Final Fantasy XIV so much. Friggin' light grinding. I'm going to have to do that again and once I finally get my relic to Zodiac so that I can then upgrade it to Zeta. Shout out to all my Final Fantasy XIV fellow players out on Excalibur. You guys are pretty awesome. But damn, this is really expressing there's going to be a lot of sad feels in this game. Anyways, I gotta hand it to them. You can tell that this was originally... Is that a mine in space? Was that a mine? Anyways. You can tell that this was originally a PSP game, but they've done a very good job upgrading the graphics to HD. One thing that I will complain about is the camera is very wonky, so just as a heads up, if any of you get motion sick... oh, by the way, Bumpa Chicken did this theme song. They also did the Tales of the Abyss theme song, so major thumbs up to those guys. Anyways... I think that we're still good for audio and such. After we get this first episode done, I'm gonna save, exit out, and actually make sure that the recording is all good so that, you know, we can keep doing this. Keep things going strong. Alright, without further ado, let's get to the actual gameplay of this. The Million Bird Gate, begin! The life armlet grants you re-raise status. View tutorial during mission, yeah, sure, why not?
Respond.
That's us, we're Class 0.
Understood. The comm arrived safely. Praise be unto the warriors.
Just holding the... Oh, yeah. Okay, use R1 to lock on to fallen enemies. Press square to harvest Phantoma. Collecting Phantoma restores MP and damages nearby enemies. Okay, draw your weapon attack. Adjust button layout.
Locate the Empire's crystal jammer.
Yeah.
Then neutralize it to restore the crystal.
Okay, neutralize energy walls by defeating specific enemies or collecting Phantoma. This is a review. Standing still will recover hit points. Putting away your weapon with L1 increases the rate at which you recover hit points, but also the amount of damage you take. And press circle to dodge. Charge. Take that Phantoma. Charge my playing cards up. And launch. Okay, cut cards. Holding down the square button will keep your attack rate constant. Oh yeah, level up. Okay. Let's get that Phantoma. Okay, change active leaders with the directional buttons, depletes ability gauge. Oh, and if you hit an enemy when they're marked yellow, you'll deal massive damage, but if you hit them when they're marked red, you will instantly kill them. Anyways, let's try out 9 for a while. Oh yeah! Okay, jump! Yeah! No, I don't want to keep attacking. I want to harvest this Phantoma. Thank you. Alright. Now then, progressing onwards. Enemy leaders are marked with a distinct icon. Defeat the leader or to end combat. Let's change to Queen here. Yeah! Come on! Come on! There we go! Victory! Awesome! Okay, remaining enemies start to flee when their leader falls. Approach and press X to force them to surrender and to acquire items. Yeah! No, come here. Surrender. Okay, back to Ace. What? No, I wanted to harvest his Phantoma. Okay, let's see. I think there was another unit around here somewhere. Nope. Alright, let's continue. Oh yeah, here's another drinking rule. These things recover all your hit points, magic points, and your action gauge. So every time we step on one of these, take a drink. Even if I accidentally walk over it unintentionally. Okay, hold down the assign button to begin casting a spell, then release to attack. For some spells, holding the button may result in stronger magic. For example,
you wicked monsters!
Yeah, lock on with R1 and tilt R stick up on the R stick to target a fallen enemy, then press square to harvest their Phantoma. Okay, press the assign button to use a special ability, depletes the action gauge, refill the action gauge by dealing damage to enemies.
And investigate the Militesi flagship that's docked there.
Harvest your Phantoma. Hold on, there's another one.
The Dominion's fate is in your hands.
Okay, yeah!
May the crystal guide you.
One of the things I like about Ace is his ability to attack from a distance. Yeah! And I think we got a level up there, so another drink. I'm gonna have to get another drink by the end of this episode. Oh gods! That thing's harvesting their Phantoma. That is not good. That is not good.
What the hell?
And our attacks do nothing. Ow! One shot. Take a drink, fellows. Okay, yeah, so the name of the game is basically dodge until this thing goes away. Ah, crap. Not again. Don't get used to the re-raise status. We're gonna lose that through the process of this tutorial level. And for some reason, my cards heal him. Very concerning. Keep warping. Okay, let's try a wall spell. See if that will block it. Yes! More walls! Oh, wait, crap, I'm out of MP. I can't keep using walls.
What was that?
Oh, it ran away. Yay. Okay, are there any shinies around here? No, just the shiny I put up. Gods, this camera is wonky. This is a janky camera. And I wish that mini-map was better. Right now it's just basically a compass. Okay, ooh, here's a thing. A knowing tag. Knowing tag. Items. Used. Knowing tag. An IT tag issued to all citizens of Rubrum at birth. Anyways, let's go ahead and equip this potion. Because that's the other thing. To use items in combat, you either have to open the menu and use them, which leaves you vulnerable because action is still going on while you have this menu open, as you can see by me running around, or you can assign it to a directional button.
Time to sit out. I got this.
Okay. Alright, let's drink up for that. Okay, any more shinies around here? No, don't think so. Alright, let's continue. Tatsuki Bridge! Battle on the big bridge! I wish. Regrettably, Gilgamesh does not show up to bring us happy fun times.
Get in position! Prepare for landing!
Queen here. What is it?
Just testing the line.
Keep the lines clear of your nonsense.
Nonsense?
What about you?
The operation is proceeding as planned.
Same here. Same. What's your status?
Everything's buttery smooth over here.
8.
Something's pushing.
Well, sounds like we're on
No, I
schedule.
want to... There we go. Okay. I was keeping quiet so that you could actually hear them talk, because... Alright, take another drink. Because I realized that my
The counterattack took the Empire
video
by
is
surprise,
right about
and
where
the
that
battle
stuff
seemed to
comes.
favor the
I'm gonna have to
Dominion.
find a better location to put that if
Then,
I actually
3 hours
continue a
into
series
the
of this.
operation,
Anyways.
many of the
Take a
Dominion's
drink,
airship
timestamp.
squadrons had not yet fully achieved their objectives.
About gone.
A lack of experience combined with Imperial counterattacks was jeopardizing the operation.
Oh gods.
To make matters worse, without access to their most powerful weapon, magic, Rubrum's ground forces suffered severe casualties.
That's the whole thing.
And
This
were
entire
unable to reach their
game
objective,
storyline seems to be
academia.
told through the perspective of a documentary. And... Sorry, I realized that I was a little stuttery there.
This is Intel. We've located part of the jamming device that's affecting Rubrum.
Awesome. Alright, let's go ahead and save up. And we got a few minutes left, but we're gonna call it a little early here, just to make certain that everything is working fine. I will gonna go ahead and plop the subscribe button right down there. You guys, thank you so much for joining me today. Let me know in the comments if you want to see more of Type 0 played. I do warn you, it just gets more depressing from here on out from what I've played. Other than that, I hope that you guys have a great evening. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Bye-bye!